So is playing sport enough fitness for teenagers? That's one answer that everyone wants to know. So Cam and I headed down to GSTARFIT to get in shape, get fit, and get healthy with one of the top personal trainers in Boston. His name is Gregg and he is a fitness and health expert, a legendary spinning instructor who runs GSTARFIT, a private gym in Needham. He is a two-time winner of the Best of Boston in the personal trainer category. I asked him about what he would do different as a teenager with the knowledge he has now.
Well, I now have understood the importance of water and drinking a lot of it, which I did not do growing up, and no one ever told me that in high school. Nutrition, better sleep, and actually just, getting back to having someone to really properly teach me the correct way to train for whatever sport specificity I was involved in at that time.
A lot of teenage athletes today feel that they don't need to take the time to do a lot of workout or train in fitness. Do you think that this is true?
I think it is a bit true, and they need to know that they have to do it. I have a lot of high school athletes right now, and I think what they should focus on is their body awareness, because that's a critical component for them to get better, for them to perform better, and for them to have crossover sports, be able to play multiple sports while they're in school.
Now that you know just how important it is to stay fit no matter how active you are, just how can you do that? Well, we got our answers from the personal trainer, Jessica R.
Hi, I'm Jessica R., and I'm an exercise physiologist. That's just a fancy way of saying I know how I'm going to get you into shape. Our first exercise is 4-point balance on the ball. This is a great way to learn how to use your primary core, all these muscles that wrap around right at belly button level, while you're doing exercise on the Swiss ball. So we'll start by having Alexis and Cam kneel right in front of the ball. Put your knees right onto the ball. Hands come right down shoulder width, and the knees are hip width. Most important thing to think of is pull in and up with the abdominals. Pull the belly button right up into my hand. And whenever you're ready, lift the feet right up off the floor. Shift your weight, even weight over the arms and the legs, and I am going to start my stopwatch. So what we're looking for here is the hip is directly over the knee. And whenever you're ready, lift those feet and I will start my stopwatch and go. Beautiful. So what they're doing, they're keeping even weight over the arms and the legs. The abdominals are pulling right up to my hand. I want to make sure that you don't round your back too much. Alexis, think of sinking your, there, it's beautiful. She's sinking her low back down. So if I were to put a broomstick right along their spine, the points of contact would be right in her ponytail, mid-back, and right down here. Beautiful, good. So Cam is doing awesome. He's squeezing an imaginary soccer ball right in between his inner thighs. He's trying to keep even weight over his left and his right side, and think of push up into me a little bit more. Good Cam, beautiful. Beautiful, so for more of a challenge, Alexis is going to demonstrate the more advanced version. Her hands will slide right in, right to her knees. Beautiful, her abdominals are pulling up even deeper, in and up. Press the pelvis forward and squeeze the inner thighs as she looks straight ahead, eyes level with the horizon, and she's smiling and breathing because this is fun. Good. And little by little, what we can do is even do more advanced movements of the arms as she's holding this position. So keep breathing. Press the hips more forward for me, and this looks fabulous. Her shoulder blades are down her back just for good habits. Beautiful. Perfection. Our next exercise is the monster walk with these lateral resistors, with these bands. If you don't have one of these at home, try using a piece of TheraBand from your mom or dad's physical therapy training and knot it tightly. As tight as possible is best for a great challenge. So Cam and Alexis, I'm going to have you place these right around your ankles, actually right above your ankles. Think of pulling in and up with the abdominals. That's always step one. Press out against this band. When you press out against the band, think of the hip as the steering wheel to the knee and the ankle. Try not to press out from the knee or from the ankle, but definitely press out from the side of your hip. Almost right where if you had a side pocket, right in those muscles right surrounding the hip. Push from those heels, stand right up out of your squat, but don't stand up too high. The whole trick to monster walks is to go as low as possible. The abdominals are lifted. The shoulder blades are down the back. Start walking. All the monster walk is a walking squat. So as you're walking, you're pressing out against those bands. Watch that you don't have your knee turning in or turning out too much. Go as low as possible. Think of keeping more of the weight on the heels. Your chest is up, and as you move, let the arms bend and move freely. They're bent at a 90-degree angle. Our second variation is to cross the arms like a genie. Your shoulder blades are down your back, your elbows are up and high, and whenever they're ready, they're going to start walking again. Pulling in and up with the abdominals, lift your chest through your arms as you pull your shoulder blades down your back. The eyes are level with the horizon for perfect posture. And again, keep those abdominals in and up. The hips are back. As you fatigue, you might notice the knees want to shoot forward. Keep your hips back, and every once in a while, think of an imaginary chair right behind you, and you're gonna go even lower.